much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. One punch to change the entire complexion of this fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people at home in this place, they will spot it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this match.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Swinging this with a jab. Beautiful counter punch. That jab just missed with the left hand. Courage on display here is incredible. Catch and shoot. Strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you're really fucking fun.
Nice counter shot. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a demo shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think this way, but counter punching, you're watching every move. That's a good trick.
That one will count. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than nothing.
These punches coming from every angle. Can't find a home for that jab. Beautiful counter shot. That right hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Smith.
Back in this fight.
Rip under the third. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you're really having fun.
Perfect counter lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. with that jab. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
To get backhand and get engaged.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will we do? How are they going to get through this?
The only fear you have with this lightweight is having confidence. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Drop the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two were made for each other. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the top, and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, sometimes just watch out, box a fight and beat them on points.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Still got taking it back into that front. On to the fifth we go. Round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won't find fine.
He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? That jab misses. Certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Done with that counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Counter punch.
Damn, girl. What you do?
Into the sixth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
Can't land the jab there. Counter punches after hurt. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. It's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can determine just their power line. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Counter punching. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Left hook missed. Counter shot lands. Oh, close round with 2 seconds to go.
All I gotta do is not two fingers, man. That's a wrap.
To recover now, they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get in the back. Watch out. Watch out. Watch the smart. Keep smart. Your legs to the back. Stay back. Put the pressure. Put the pressure.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing HLA?
Sometimes when you get me having something so powerful, so powerful. It's not
competitive.
He knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out with the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your legs are clear. Be sharp. A shot
punches than he threw. Makes no sense. Look how many jabs I had. I had 466 jabs for his 125. Come on, man. 114 pound punch.